we're holding by the Gemara Psochim Daf Samech Ches Amud Beis. Tani Rabbi Eliezer Omer. En le'odom b'yom tov, ela oichel v'shoyse, o yoshev v'shoyne. Rabbi Eliezer holds by the Yom Tov, it says, v'samachta b'chagecha, you have to be happy with Yom Tov. So Rabbi Eliezer holds that you could celebrate the Yom Tov either very physical, eat and drink the whole day, party the whole day, or Yoshev v'shoyne, or you could go the whole day, do like Yom Kippur. It's more a spiritual enjoyment of the Yom Tov, be the whole day in shul, daven and learn. Yeah. So that's we're going to see soon where they're coming from. And then Rabbi Yeshua Omer Chalkeyu, Chetzio la'achila u'shio v'chetzio le'bes hameder. So Rabbi Yeshua says go half and half. Don't go to extreme. Give something to your body. Give something to your neshama. Amar Rabbi Yochanan u'shnei mikra echad dorshu. The argument between Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yeshua from the same pasuk. Kosuv echad omer. It's a pasuk in Dvarim says Atzeres la'Hashem Elokecha. The Kosuv echad omer Atzeres tiel lochem. So the Maharsha brings over here that one pasuk is Gabe Pesach, one is Gabe Sukkot. One of them says Atzeres la'Hashem Elokecha. One says Atzeres tiel lochem. So Rabbi Eliezer Sovar, it's lochem to you. You should happy, make yourself happy. Or HaKadosh Baruch Hu make happy. So he says. Oy kula l'Hashem or kula l'chem, it's up to you. Hashem left it to you, discretion. Either you make it kula l'chem, atzeres tiel l'chem, you be happy the whole day, party the whole day, or do it kula l'Hashem, atzeres tiel l'Hashem elokecha. Whatever you want, that's how you do it. But it cannot be both. Rabbi Shua Sovar, the things that says one time l'Hashem, one time l'chem, chalkeyu, chetzio l'Hashem, chetzio l'chem. Don't go to extreme, give to both, half and half. Okay. So there is a sefer over here, the Anaf Yosef brings him sefer Iya Hayom. He says, L'choira, it sounds like the svara of Rabbi Yeshua, very extreme svara, to go extreme. Either party the whole day, which is also like, it's not us that will party the whole day, or daven, once a year, Yom Kippur, I think it's maybe enough. But to do it every Yom Tov like this, it's where is coming from? The shit of Rabbi Shua, it's more miskabel al-das to us. It's workable. It's more reasonable to us. Chetzia. Where Rabbi Shua coming from? So he says, Rabbi Shua holds that the simcha when Hashem says atzeres tiel lochem v'samachta b'chagecha, the simcha have to be b'shleimus. So either you do shleimus aguf or shleimus aneshama. If you're going to do half and half at the boat, none of them is shalom. There's no shleimus aneshama over here because half a day you spend for eating and drinking and then partying. And if you want to do l'Hashem, it's not fully l'Hashem. And something if you're gonna do either half, it's compromising the other half. It's b'vchinas. The halacha says. Mitzvah potter min a mitzvah. When you're busy with a mitzvah, you're potter. Meaning you have to be fully immersed in that mitzvah right now. That's what's in front of you. Don't worry about another mitzvah. Potter min a mitzvah. So Rabbi Eliezer hold that you have to be involved in this, whether enjoyment of the neshama or enjoyment of the goof fully, not half and half. Because if you do half and half, none of it gets anything. That's how he holds. That's why he says either the kula l'Hashem or kula l'chem. Rabbi Shua holds no. You have to go with them together. We have a similar idea. There is a chakira when the people are shutfim. Let's say people are shutfim in a talis or shutfim in a house. The partners. What's the pshat? Everybody has half. Everybody has every inch. Their partner and every inch. They have the whole thing together. There's no and breira. You cannot mechalek this half and half. There is such a chakira, depends where lemaisa, but by the talis is shultim chayevas betzitzis over there. It's not half and half because it would be half. It's only two confers. It would be potter metzitzis over there. Lomashal, you could see it's. But you go both ways. All I'm saying is the idea is similar to it. According to the guf and the shama, according to Rabbi Eliezer, it's not like full partners and every day, mamish, everywhere together. Either he give it to Hashem, either give it to the goof. That's why he says, go to extremes. Rabbi Shua says, no, the mamish working together. It's no stira. You cannot daven without your goof, and the goof needs to eat, and while you eat, it could be holy too. Achilas kodesh, achilas mitzvah. So that's the two opinions. Whether you do again half and half, or you go extremes. Anyway, the Gemara says like this though. One thing everybody agrees. Amar Rabbi Lozer, that Rabbi Lozer the Moir, Rabbi Lozer bar Pedos. This machlokes Rabbi Eliezer and Rabbi Yeshua, the Tanoim. It's only legabe Sukkos and Pesach. Hakol moedim ba'atzeres. Shavuos, everybody maskim. The beinen nami lochem. Shavuos, you cannot do this. Even Rabbi Eliezer said you have to go to extreme. Either kula lachem, kula Hashem. Shavuos have to be for sure lachem also. Even if you have to, even you decide to go the whole day to shul, no, Shavuos you cannot do this. You have to half a day celebrate. Make sure you got your cheesecake and Shavuos. You have to do it. Why? My time Yom Shnis number Torah. Hashem gave us Torah. If you're going to sit the whole day b'smedrash, it's a little bit of element of seriousness, maybe even sadness. You're not eating. You're not so happy. Mashma, you're not happy with Matan Torah. You're not so. You're not so happy with it, and though it shouldn't be interpreted like this, says you must celebrate to show I'm happy with Matan Torah. I'm celebrating. I'm having my cheesecake, then I'm having my meat and my wine, and I'm happy with Matan Torah. That's why Beinan Shelachem. Amar Rabbe, Hakol Moedim b'Shabbos the Beinan Nami Lachem. Machlokes only again Sukkos and Pesach, but Shabbos that definitely you cannot be the whole day in shul. You have to. Half a day at least you have to give to yourself. Be happy with eating and drinking, because it says in Pasuk Yeshaya v'Karoso v'Shabbos Oineg. Oineg, it means not Oineg on a Shama, meaning La'aneg Shabbos v'Gufo. The Guf have to feel also the Oineg Shabbos.
You know, Shavuos is the day that you got the Torah. So sitting and learning all day is not the spitz way to show that you're happy with Matan Torah.
No, because the Guf. Oh, so I'll tell you what. I wanted to keep this for later. I'll tell you this now. Chassidus explain why do we need, why Maisa U'Ha'ikar, why L'chayre, if Hashem wanted to have people doing mitzvahs b'kedusha v'tara, he has malachim to do that. So Hashem wanted Dira B'tachtain, bring it down. Within this world, He wanted us not only to makayim mitzvahs sichliyos or mitzvahs bedibur, He wanted us to do mitzvahs ma'asos, eating matzah, putting tefillin. Why? Because in us also there is a higher and lower part of us. Our intellect is higher than our physical part. The dibur is in between. Hashem wanted B'davka to bring the lakus, the kedushas mitzvahs, the lakus down even to the asiyah. Not only your head should be holy, or not only your dibur should be holy, even the lowest part of you, which is Machshava Dibur Ma'asos, the lowest part should be holy. Something of here, Matan Torah, even you're going to learn the whole day and mamash enjoy the learning, meaning you left the guf, didn't celebrate in Matan Torah. Hashem wanted Vayirad Hashem al Har Sinai. Once a year to Har Sinai, the Har Sinai should feel the kedusha. Not only Olamas Eliyanim sending over here. Your guf should feel happy with the Torah. That should the Torah should affect not only the ruchnias of Olamas, the higher part, even the lowest part of the guf. So can you eat al pi Torah? You have halachas, what you eat, what you don't eat, how you eat, how much you weigh between the. All this giving you you mamshich the Torah into the lowest part of the world of your own world, which is that's the body. Anyway, so Amarab Ako the B'Shabbos the Vinin Nami Lochem my timer. Of course, the Karos Shabbos Oineg. Amarav Yosef. So we so far have two exceptions. Rabbi Lozer said Shavuos have to be Lochem also, even according to Rabbi Eliezer. Rabbi says Shabbos have to be lochem, even according to Rabbi Eliezer. You must celebrate Shabbos begashmius, because it have to be oinek Shabbos begashmius. Kam Rav Yosef brings a third exception. Omar Rav Yosef hakol moedim bepurim. Even Rabbi Eliezer that says you could do kuloi laHashem, spend the whole day in shul and Pesach in Sukkot. Purim, he says, that's the Rabbanon Purim says Purim they have to be the Nami Lochem my timer. You may mishta v'simcha ksiv bei. By Purim said Yemei Mishta v'Simcha, Mishta, Simcha. It means bagashmis, you drink and the goof is happy. Yeah. The Gemara now says, so again, so comes out again like the Maharsha said, the Machlok is Rabbi Eliezer or Rabbi Yeshua, it's Sukkot and Yom Tov. According to Rabbi Eliezer, you can spend the whole day in shul or the whole day partying. Rabbi Yeshua do half and half. Now the Gemara says, Marbred Ravina Kula Shata v'Yosef b'Tanisa. He was fasting a whole year, probably just eating at night, but fasting the whole day, every day of the year. Lebar me'atzarto upurio. He had exceptions 3 days of the year. Don't say about Shabbos over here. I would assume that he doesn't talk about Shabbos. I would assume, but could be either way. It says in Halacha, I think it says about Rabbi Yehuda Chassid, that people that don't enjoy eating, some people have this, like I think it said about Rabbi Yehuda Chassid, for him was a tsar to eat. He would eat very little. So Adrabah, by him would be Oinek Shabbos not to eat. When he would eat this, the day he could matzar himself, other days of the week. Why some tar is on Shabbos to matzar himself? So possibly that Mar Breder Ravina also fasted on Shabbos if it was would be a tsar for him. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't talk about Shabbos because it's Poshet Shabbos. He made Shabbos. But during the rest of the year, he would fast, and every day, says, except 3 times a year, he would not fast. Lebar me'atzarto Shavuos. The reason we said, if you don't eat on Shavuos, you show maybe you Matan Torah not nechele gufoi. To show even it's nechele. I don't need to mind the shama like you said. I learned the whole day. Even my goof is happy with the Torah. Hupuria Yom Purim. That would be Yemei Mishta v'Simcha. Umale Yom de Kippurei. Erev Yom Kippur, he would make sure to eat. When we had the Halacha Shiur, I said about this day, Erev Yom Kippur, it's at the chiyuv of eating Erev Yom Kippur, it's higher than all the other days of the year, of the Yom Tovim, of Shabbos, because that will learn from the Asmachta and Torah for it. The Atzeres, now the Gemara goes over it. The reason he ate on Atzeres and Shavuos, Yom Shem the Torah, again to show that we're happy with the Matan Torah. Purim, Yemei Meshta v'Simcha. Ksiv. Mala Yom de Kippur. Why it was important to eat on the 9th of Tishrei Erev Yom Kippur. The Tan Rab Chibar Rav Medifti. V'inisim es nafshoisechem b'tisha lachoidash. You should fast. That's what the Pasuk says. And Vayikra of Gimel, you should fast on the 9th of Tishrei. The Gemara asked, V'chi b'tisha misanim? But the tinus was on the 9th of Tishrei. V'ala basiri misanim. The first day at Yom Kippur, at the 10th of Tishrei, not the 9th. Loimar lecha kol oichel v'shoisa b'tisha boy. If you eat on the 9th of Tishrei, ma'alo lavakosu kil misanat shi v'asiri. It's like you fasted. So that since there's a smachta in Torah for it, that we should eat on the 9th day of Tishrei, he made sure to eat. Like I said, that's the only really day in the year that there's a smachta in Torah that you have to eat. Again, besides, I'm not talking about now Shabbos, because Shabbos Oinig, it says it's the 9th of, so the chiyuv of Erev Yom Kippur to eat is a greater chiyuv than all the others. Because ad kedekach, that if somebody had a tainis cholam al pi halacha, you could allow to fast on Shabbos. You're allowed to fast on Yom Tov, tainis cholam, on Erev Yom Kippur. You're not allowed to fast because it's a mitzvah to eat that day. So there's no way you could postpone that day. This is the day you have to eat. Just to finish with this, it's why take the Gemara said you could say it's a big Indian to eat that day. Whatever I think the Rosh brings this, the two bring from the father the Rosh that Hashem wanted us to prepare for the tinies. We should not get hurt. Tell us to eat before. But why the Gemara uses the Lashon? I mean, that's from the Torah. Why the Torah really meramas over here that if you eat on the 9th of Tishrei, it's like you fasted. If you eat like you eat it, it's good to eat. Why does it have to be like you fasted? Why does it have to be like a fast day? This to teach you, if you eat that day, it's a mitzvah to eat, it's like you fasted today. Why have to be like a fast day? Why cannot be just a good Yom Tov? It's you're preparing for Yom Tov. So that's it's a known. I heard this from Rav Shalom Shvadron, but it's based on the Torah of the Baal Shem Tov. Rosh Hashanah ask another question. He asks. He says, Erev Yom Kippur, Kol Nidre will come to shul. We'll all have the kittles on. We'll stand up. We'll put the talis before the shkia, making sure we're standing like malachim. Kittel, talis, like malachim. It says malachim. It says you just ate like a cow. You're plotzing from food. What a malach. Okay. Then the next day he says, we fasted the whole day. We're mamash like malachim. We didn't eat. We didn't drink. We're davening the whole day. We in shul the whole day. Comes Motzei Yom Kippur Ma'ariv. The first davening, Slach Lon Avinu Ki Chatonu. Slach Lon Ki, which Chatonu? You were the whole day in shul. You davened, it's a holy day. Which Chet, which Pashana, which Pashir, which Chatoim? So he says, like this, he says, you come Kol Nidre, even though the whole day you were eating and you're plotzing, At Gedgar, there's halacha, if somebody, after Kol Nidre, he ate so much, and he didn't want to eat it, achila gasa, meaning if he cannot look at food, and he ate something after kol nidre, after dark, he's potel min hakoret. It's not achila gasa, lav shmei achila. It's not achila. But over there he's like a malach. Why? Because the whole day when he was eating, what was in his mind the whole day when he was eating? Every time he ate, his mind was, that's coming Yom HaKodesh, a holy day, I'm gonna fast. I'm doing it for the sake of fast. So the head was the whole day on Yom Kippur. That's you're coming like a malach where the head is. On Yom Kippur, already coming closer to the end, already the stomach reminding you are hungry, and a lot of times instead of being immersed into your davening, into Olam Akdusha, you're thinking of food. So for that machshava that you were thinking of food, when it's going to be finished, when I'm going to go eat something, what I'm going to eat, you think of food. For that, yes, lachlal kirtan. And that's based on the Torah of Baal Shem Tov, b'mokel machshavta shel odom shomu oimen. If you want to know where you are, wherever your thoughts, that's where you are. So, Erev Yom Kippur, the whole machshava shel odom is Yom Kippur. What do you think about that? On Yom Kippur, you're worried about Yom Kippur. So that you, b'chinas Yom Kippur, are holy. You're coming like a malach, even though you ate so much, you're like a malach. Yom Kippur, even though you fasted, but since the machshava already going a little bit traveling to the food business, the Meilei says, now you have to say Slach Lon, because the machshava, it's not, the machshava, you're away from Yom Kippur. So that's very important, where something l'choira, we could say this, l'gabay, the opinion of Rabbi Yeshua. Chetzi alachem, chetzi al-Hashem. If you're happy for Yom Tov, the Meilei, that achila is achila kedosha, I'm doing it for Yom Tov, I'm doing it I'm doing it for Yom Tov. That's I mentioned this many times. The word from Bela Lepian. He said there are some people, the me'aneg Shabbos, like it says over here, the Korosel Shabbos oineg, and same thing. They make a happy Yom Tov v'samachta b'chagecha. And he said there are some people. He says the me'aneg themselves on Yom Tov, on Shabbos, or they make themselves happy on Yom Tov, meaning it's nothing to do with Yom Tov or with Shabbos. At this point, he's ma'anig himself. He's busy with himself. So that's the whole idea of Rabbi Yeshua. The Chetzi Lachem, it's also holy because you're not doing it just for your own sake. Ma'anig yourself. You're doing it for the sake of the mitzvah, for the sake of Hashem. The Lachem is also holy. It's not and when I do Lachem, I'm forgetting about Hashem. No, the Lachem is also holy.